This is ABC7 News at 6. Your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Haley Wilkes. Thank you for joining us tonight. Now to a developing story in Orlando where a massive manhunt is underway for the person who killed an Orlando police officer. Authorities are looking for Markeith Lloyd. They believe he shot and killed Master Sergeant Deborah Clayton outside of a Walmart store early this morning. Lloyd is also suspected of shooting and killing his pregnant ex-girlfriend last month. During the manhunt for Lloyd, an Orange County Sheriff's deputy was killed when a vehicle turned in front of his vehicle. He's been identified as Deputy First Class Norman Lewis. Today's police deaths took place on Law Enforcement Appreciation Day. Governor Scott says it's a reminder of the dangers that officers face each and every day.
This tragic shooting serves as a sobering reminder of how important it is for each of us to take every opportunity to thank every law enforcement officer across the state, because they're putting their lives on the line every day to keep us safe.
Sergeant Deborah Clayton was a 17-year veteran of the force and a mother of two.
The suspect in the Fort Lauderdale airport shooting appeared before a judge today. Esteban Santiago, an Iraqi war veteran, is charged with 3 federal crimes that carry the possibility of the death penalty. New disturbing surveillance video obtained by TMZ shows Santiago opening fire as people run for cover. The Friday attack left 5 people dead, many more wounded. Santiago's ex-girlfriend says he came back from serving in Iraq a changed man.
He started acting weird when he was in Puerto Rico, and we had let veterans know that he was having some mental problems, that he wasn't feeling all right, and they did nothing.
Santiago's gun was taken away when he showed up at an FBI office in Alaska claiming he was hearing voices. He got it back after a mental evaluation. So far, authorities are not ruling out charging Santiago with terrorism offenses because he told them he had been in contact with ISIS.
After a successful run to the Florida House of Representatives, Sarasota's Congressman Joe Gruters is ready to make waves in Tallahassee as a state representative. As ABC7's Bobeth Yates tells us, Gruters is announcing the first bill will challenge a well-established Supreme Court decision. Bobeth.
Yes, Roe versus Wade is set for yet another battle, this time headed by Sarasota Congressman Joe Gruters.
I've always had that passion and try to want to give back, and what I want to do is I want to go up there and make a real difference.
Newly elected Florida House of Representative Congressman Joe Gruters is excited about his new role, and after some thought, he's already decided what his first bill will do.
Medical science has proven that children inside the womb can feel pain starting at 20 weeks, and so what I wanted to do is introduce this bill.
Gruters' abortion bill will challenge the Supreme Court ruling that allows abortions up to 24 weeks into a pregnancy and make the new cutoff at 20 weeks.
So for 5 months, people can still have the elective abortions. All this does is limit elective abortions after 5 months. And what we're trying to do is, now that medical science has proven these babies feel the pain, we're just trying to stop it.
Representative Gruters is not a physician, and when you look at the scientific evidence, it certainly is very mixed.
Barbara Javecki, the CEO of Planned Parenthood of Southwest and Central Florida, says they are adamantly opposing the proposal.
America is facing a Congress, a president, and now a state legislature that want to enact a dangerous agenda that are going to take away reproductive freedom for women in this country. And let me be clear, we aren't going back.
Javecki says the vast majority of abortions take place in the first trimester, and being able to elect the procedure up to 24 weeks is a necessity for the mother and the child.
And we have many stories from women who have been happily embracing their pregnancy and really planning, and then at the 22nd week they find out that they have a birth defect that's incompatible with life. And it is up to them to make that decision for themselves.
Still, Gruters is adamant about his proposed abortion bill.
If we could save 10 children, to me, my whole career as a member of the state house would be worth it, to be able to pass a bill like this.
Gruters says he will file his bill by Friday. Now, there are 15 other states who already have similar laws, and Planned Parenthood says they will review Gruters' bill and decide what they will do next. Back to you.
Well, Beth, thank you. Thousands come to visit Nathan Benderson Park on a daily basis to relax and exercise. But over the weekend, Sarasota County Sheriff's Office responded to 6 car burglaries at Benderson Park parking lots. Each were smash and grab style with various items stolen. Park CEO Bob Sullivan set up a conversation with one of the victims after the incident.
I called her and I wanted to make sure she was okay and all, and express my sympathy for the incident happening and try to get some information from her on it. So it was a very good phone call, and I promised her that we were going to be looking at it and I would give her a call back once we were able to come up with some solutions.
And the Sheriff's Office is currently investigating these break-ins.
And now for a check on our forecast, which is feeling, I would say, pretty nice compared to some of the cooler temperatures we had it, although it still feels a little cooler out there tonight.
Yeah, a little chillier out there tonight. Temperatures still below average tonight, but not too much. I noticed a lot of people had their hoods up today around town getting jumps, and that was a result of the cold air that has moved in. The batteries having a hard time with the adjustment of the very warm temperatures to the very cold temperatures we've experienced. Vanways, a webcam showing when the review of today. Beautiful out there, lots of sunshine. Temperatures much warmer than it has been over the past couple of days. Highs today were into the upper 60s to even low 70s, which is pretty close to seasonal averages for this time of year. And currently a nice shot right there with the sun setting, 61 degrees. The dew point is at 38, that's low, and the winds are out of the east-northeast, so a light wind at 5 miles an hour. The pressure is holding steady. It's way up there, though, 30.44 inches. And as far as temperatures go, 40s, 50s, 60s now. 61 at Sarasota. It's 50 degrees in Tallahassee, and temperatures into the upper 50s to low 60s right now, although Venice at 65 degrees. Well, more in our forecast. Let you know about much warmer air moving in coming up in a few minutes. Back to you.
Thank you, Bob. It's like deja vu once again. The University of Alabama Crimson Tide taking on the Clemson Tigers in the College Football National Championship.
This time they're in Tampa competing for that title. ABC7's Don Brennan is in Tampa and shows us what we can expect during tonight's game.
So in just a couple hours, the national championship will kick off. Alabama going for another title. They beat Clemson last year 45-40. Clemson obviously going for redemption, and all the fans here, even the ones not going into the game, people are here just for the experience. Hundreds of thousands of fans in town from both Alabama and Clemson, and they're all pretty sure about their teams. Some, they don't want to say it though.
We're bringing it home. We're coming home with a W this year. Absolutely.
The year of Saban is over.
That's right.
Either somebody from my family or friend has been to Arizona, to Pasadena, to New Orleans. It's bigger here. It's bigger here than it was down there or out west.
So as I said, Alabama going for a repeat national championship, and that would give them 5 under Nick Saban alone. Bear Bryant just had 3, so Nick Saban may be on the Mount Rushmore of college coaches after this if he's not already. And Clemson, well, they're going for their first title since 1981 under Danny Ford and behind Perry Tuttle, the star wide receiver. From Raymond James Stadium, I'm Don Brennan for your Suncoast Sports.
Thank you, Don.
Can't wait. Good game tonight, 8 o'clock kickoff.
Yes.
Still to come in your Suncoast News, a big change for Florida schools, why the state is blurring the border lines and making it easier for student athletes to transfer schools without repercussions.
And the state recognizes dozens of local schools for their efforts to improve students' education by incorporating family.
ABC7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you weeknights at 5.
I knew I could get myself out of this. I just needed some hope and some help.
I took the first step to recovery when I made the call.
If you're depressed, drinking, and using drugs, you may need help. And the Affordable Care Act guarantees coverage of substance abuse. Call the Addiction, Hope, and Helpline now for a free assessment.
I had problems just getting to sleep, drinking and using pills every night.
I feel like I'm losing control. I'm afraid I'll lose my job or even my family.
Are you losing hope? You can recover and get back on track. Call now for hope and help with proven, gentle recovery programs.
I never thought that I could be somebody who didn't drink and use drugs.
I have something to hold on to for strength. I'm in recovery, getting the help I need.
Call the Addiction, Hope, and Helpline now for a free assessment with someone who cares.
Call 1-800-764-8708. That's 1-800-764-8708.
Selling your home? Insist on a 3D showcase tour from Gulf Shores Realty. Virtual tours are flat and boring and look more like a slideshow than a tour. A 3D tour from Gulf Shores Realty is like actually walking through the home without the drive. Get instant access to your next home from any device. Multiple views give homebuyers a perspective like no other. For a limited time, mention ABC7 and Gulf Shores Realty will provide a complimentary 3D tour with your new listing.
Today, everyone is looking for carpeting that lasts longer. G. Fried has you covered with Karastan. With a legacy of quality and integrity, we provide you with a huge selection of Karastan carpets with exclusive lifetime limited warranties. All installed by our highly skilled, highly knowledgeable team. Come ask us why Karastan is the best and most durable. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Rose takes her volunteering for Tidewell Hospice very seriously. But she knows how to have fun, too. And that's what she brings when we're invited to visit patients as part of Tidewell's pet therapy program. People love to see her. She really brightens their day. She makes people smile. And in end-of-life care, a smile can be a wonderful gift. Tidewell Hospice. It's more than you think.
It's time to go boating, but first, don't miss the 16th Annual Charlotte County Boat Show, January 12th to the 15th at the Charlotte County Fairgrounds. Show admission is free and on-site parking is only $5. January 12th through the 15th. Visit GoBoatingFlorida.com for more information.
Open enrollment for Manatee County High School students runs today through the end of the next week. The district is expecting a bump in the number of students that are transferring into the district. A new state law will take effect this coming school year, which will allow student athletes to transfer schools and cross district lines without the previous repercussions, like sitting out a season or losing eligibility. Schools that are at capacity will not accept any transfers if it displaces any of their current students. Supervisor of Athletics for Manatee County Schools thinks the change is a good way to give students different opportunities.
In the public school system and things like that, it's just like it's always been. They have to physically attend. The only big changes is it's kind of broadened the scope of where they have options to transfer.
Previously, students could only play for their zoned high school. Now, students in virtual or charter schools will also be allowed to choose which sports program they'd like to join.
More than 24 Sarasota and Manatee County schools are being recognized by the Florida Department of Education. 10 Manatee County schools and 19 Sarasota County schools are recognized as 5-star schools. The FDOE says these schools are committed to incorporating family and community members into the school environment to enhance learning for students. A few on the list: Braden River Elementary, Freedom Elementary, and Southeast High School in Manatee County. And in Sarasota, Fruitville Elementary, Pineview School, and Suncoast Polytechnical High School. From elementary and high schools to a local college, today marks the ceremonial passing of the books to the brand new Ringling College Library from the old library. This book passing was held with hundreds of students and donors at the school. Ringling College President Dr. Larry Thompson also spoke to students about the library's importance to the school. Students say this passing of the books was a great way to commemorate the grand opening celebration.
It was a really neat way to kind of open the new library that we've all been looking forward to. We've all been walking past it every day to go to school, and seeing it be built like piece by piece has been really awesome, and we're all really excited to use the new facilities.
Today is also the first day back to class for students and faculty at Ringling College. Very exciting.
Looks like a really nice facility.
Beautiful.
You'll get a lot of use there, I'm sure. We'll be right back with more details on our forecast. Getting a little warmer each day. Stay with us.
Come into a California Closet showroom to experience our quality materials and construction and collaborate with our designers to create the perfect custom solution for any room. Go to CaliforniaClosets.com to request a free design consultation and locate the showroom nearest to you.
Is your mop a dirty, disgusting mess?
You need the Hurricane 360 Spin Mop System, the only mop and bucket that spins the dirt away. A system that cleans practically anything and everything with super absorbent microfiber. Dip it in the washer side and the mess releases into the bucket. Then place it in the dryer side and push on a pedal. You get a clean mop pad that's practically dry and ready for more. And your hands will never again touch a dirty, disgusting mop. The heads are washable and reusable. Get the Hurricane 360 Spin Mop System for just 2 payments of $19.99. You'll also get a Sticky Buddy, the reusable sticky roller that picks up pet hair and lint and washes clean in seconds. You can take advantage of our 2-for-1 Pick It Up special and get a second spin mop set. Just pay additional shipping and fee. And we'll upgrade you to free priority handling. So don't wait. Order now.
Call 1-800-394-1524 to get your Hurricane Spin Mop double offer. So hurry and call 1-800-394-1524. Call now.
Flooring Depot has been serving Sarasota and Manatee counties for over 20 years with the best products and installation. Flooring Depot offers carpet, tile, hardwood, and more. Before you buy, give us a try. Stop by our showroom or visit us on the web at bestvaluecarpet.com.
The official salon of ABC7. Cutting loose salon.
How hard is it to stop a stroke? It is challenging, it is difficult, and every second counts. A comprehensive stroke center gives the patient a better chance to walk out with minimal to no disability. We are able to offer treatments above and beyond the standard 3 hours after the onset of a stroke. A place like Sarasota Memorial Hospital really increases those chances of giving back a better quality of life.
There's never been a better time to call California Closets. Now, during our Winter White event, save up to 20% when you upgrade to an Italian-inspired wood grain finish. Contact us for your free design consultation today. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
Well, Bob, if you like the warmer weather, you didn't like the cool weather, it's coming back. It's on its way.
It is. I enjoy the cooler weather. I'll tell you, I was out enjoying it, not doing much indoors, doing a lot outdoors.
Right.
And it was kind of chilly at times, obviously, but we don't get that much. And so it's nice to feel it every once in a while and realize why we all live here in Florida. Although it does get hot during the summer, it's bearable, I think. Here's what's going on as far as the Van Wezel webcam goes. A beautiful end to the day. And really a chilly start. Temperatures were in the upper 30s to low 40s. We had wind chills into the mid 30s even this morning in some places. And there goes the sun. Beautiful clear skies around and a good showcase for the big national championship game that's occurring in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Things looking pretty good. Much better than it was on, say, Saturday. It would have been a different story, right? But for the time being, things are going to stay quiet here, too. As far as our current conditions go, we have clear skies, 61. And the dew point is at 38. That makes the humidity extremely low, 42% right now. It's been extremely dry, and the pressure now 30.44 inches, and that is holding steady now. It's about maxed out. The high today was 69. 71 is our average, so pretty close to that. Just a couple degrees shy of our normal high temperature. The record high 87 set back in 2013. 40 was the morning low. Pretty chilly start this morning. Temperatures have been in the upper 30s to low 40s for the past 3 mornings now. No rainfall to report today, and we're doing pretty good for the month now. It's 44 degrees in Jacksonville, so it's pretty chilly there already. 58 in Orlando, 68 though in Miami, and 61 in Sarasota. Around our area, temperatures all in the upper 50s to low 60s to mid 60s. Venice now at the pier anyway, 65 degrees. That's because the water temperature 65 degrees as well. That has cooled to some 7 degrees in just the last 48 hours. 64 in Inglewood and Arcadia now at 59. A nice day tomorrow. Beautiful sunshine. Just a few fair weather cumulus clouds anticipated in the afternoon. Temperatures will top out a little bit above average. So here we go, and it looks like even more so as we head into Wednesday. As far as the national satellite and radar picture goes, you can see the clear skies, the abundance of clear skies from Texas all the way over to the Carolinas and stretching southward to Florida. That's a result of that large area of high pressure, which has built in after that storm system brought us that much needed rainfall on Saturday morning. Well, the storm track really is out west, and all these clouds kind of riding that ridge and causing all sorts of headaches is this major winter storm that is moving onshore now, causing significant flooding problems throughout California, heavy snow advisories into Northern California, and a new advisory just coming out throughout much of Oregon tonight, and that spreads off toward the central and northern Rockies too over the next couple of days. So that's where the main weather stories will be. Temperatures are moderating a bit, still cold, but much warmer than it has been in places like Detroit, Toronto, Toledo, Cleveland, and Chicago. All in the 20s now. Minneapolis at 23 degrees, and we're expecting the wind chill to be pretty cold across the northern plain states, but a little bit chillier there on the Great Lakes in Toronto. The wind chill at 14 degrees right now. And as far as the snowfall forecast goes, lots of snow out west and a little bit more into the upper Mississippi Valley. Well, as far as our forecast is concerned, we're looking at beautiful weather here with generally fair skies overnight. And for boaters, not bad. Northeast winds, a little bit breezy tomorrow. Seas running right around 2 feet. We'll have a light to moderate chop on the bays and inland waters. The water temperature now at 65 degrees. Tides upcoming. High tide will be at 9:13 and a low tide at 5:53 tomorrow morning. Tonight, no advisories finally. 48 for your low. Still chilly though, and for tomorrow, warmer. 73 for high. Should be a gorgeous day. The extended forecast calling for temperatures, that's right, back in the upper 70s to low 80s running in through the weekend, with low temperatures into the upper 50s to low 60s after we get through tonight and tomorrow night. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Linda Carson. Coming up, we'll take you to a hidden jewel on the Braden River in Manatee County.
Tonight, mass shooting at an American airport. The latest on the gunman and his motive. Plus, countdown to the inauguration. President-elect Donald Trump set to take office. This is where America turns. World News Tonight with David Muir.
If you're trying to balance caring for your mother and being a mother to your children, we can help. It's what we do. Call Granny Nannies today.
A helping hand and a gentle heart.
ABC7 My Suncoast News. We're here for you. Conveniently watch ABC7 My Suncoast News wherever you are through our live stream on our newly redesigned mysuncoast.com and the brand new ABC7 My Suncoast app with improved features including traffic maps and live radar. Now featuring dining discounts for your favorite Suncoast restaurants. Visit mysuncoast.com to stay up to date and click on the mobile tab to download the ABC7 My Suncoast app for iOS and Android.
Gold fever has once again swept the nation. And everyone is rushing to Florida to strike it doubly rich. Introducing the $5 million Gold Rush Doubler. We're doubling cash prizes for over $752 million in payouts. And 36 prizes from $1 million to $5 million. The Florida Gold Rush is on. The Florida Lottery, just imagine.
I heard about the Dettoli Cancer Center through friends of mine who had been treated here and were very pleased with the treatment.
If there is prostate cancer, we at the Dettoli Cancer Center will find it using 3D color flow Doppler ultrasound.
And that helped precisely identify where my cancer was and some additional cancers that were not found during the biopsy. I would recommend the Dettoli Cancer Center. As a group of human beings, they are unbelievably great.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
My dad is my hero, and I wanted to give him a chance to live life and be happy. Granny Nannies has been a huge help. It has contributed to the health and happiness of my dad, for sure.
A helping hand and a gentle heart.
No matter how long you've lived on the Suncoast, you may find amazing nooks and crannies off the beaten path that you may not have discovered.
Jiggs Landing, for instance, it is just off of State Road 70 on Caruso Road, and ABC7's Linda Carson takes us there in a place we call home.
Jigs Landing is one of Manatee County's hidden jewels. In 2010, the county reopened it as a public park. It's just west of I-75 off Caruso Road. Carol Monroe writes about it in her book, Braden River and Beyond, Pioneer Times to the Present. It was originally owned by a man named
Jigs Metcalf and his wife Agnes wanted to have a fishing camp after the end of World War II, and they bought the 7 acres.
At the time, it was considered a long way from civilization.
It was a really out in the middle of nowhere and very overgrown, and so they set to work clearing it and built some little rental cabins for fishermen to come and stay.
A dam was built in 1938 to create this lake, and this became a popular recreation area.
Jigs Landing was a family fishing camp, and it was a place that people from all over Manatee County and Bradenton went to for recreation, for camping or for fishing, just a place to get away from it all.
Jigs Metcalf and his wife Agnes sold the fishing camp in 1967. The county bought it and they turned it into a preserve and closed it to visitors. The cabins disappeared. But in 2010, Manatee County reopened Jigs Landing to the public with many improvements. It now has a boat ramp, a concession and bait shop, and picnic facilities.
People are thrilled now that it has become a Manatee County Park for everyone to enjoy.
The small cabins, replicas of those original ones, are available for rental. The fishing is fantastic, and so is the boating, the canoeing, and kayaking.
The river continues south of here, so you can kayak from the lake here, which is now called Evers Reservoir because it supplies Bradenton with all its water.
It was important environmentally because of its location right on the Braden River, to make sure that everyone in the county have access to that river and to the beauty that's there. It was also important to preserve the history.
Jigs Landing. Pay it a visit. Admission is free, and it'll make you very proud of this place we call home. Linda Carson, ABC7, your Suncoast News.
Right there on the water. Very cool.
Maybe a future fishing segment.
Yeah.
Absolutely, right there. Yeah, we are looking at some pretty good weather for fishing finally tomorrow after it's been a rough go over the past 48 hours. Things looking much better and warmer still, upper 70s by Wednesday.
It's amazing how quickly we warm up.
is.
We go from so cold to back to warm. Yeah.
Thank you so much for being with us tonight. World News Tonight with David Muir is next.
We'll see you tonight at 11.